it's a story about forgiveness. It's a story about not only does this man have to forgive God for taking away, for who he blames, allowed this to happen, allowed this tragedy to happen, but he has to forgive the person that did this, which in itself is something that is unimaginable, and in return face the demons of his own past. He had a very violent upbringing, a very abusive upbringing, so he has to forgive his past, and then in turn forgive the present and how he's feeling, and forgive himself. And those 4 tests are extremely difficult for anyone to face up to.
Nan also struggles with the situation, but I think she's a strong character in the sense that she is going to keep her family going. She's not going to give up, and she doesn't give up, and she doesn't give up on her kids, she doesn't give up on him. Even though he's in this sort of very dark and depressive state, she still is very supportive of him and compassionate, and I think patient. So I don't think she's sort of resolved and at peace herself, but she hasn't given up on the future at all.
I play Papa, aka God. And God is very much a mom to Mac. She is pure love and wisdom, and basically just tries to impart that to him because he's at a very trying stage in his life and in his faith, and he's trying to reconcile that grief and resolve it. And he's angry. He has lost someone very precious to him, and he's suffered tremendous losses in his life. So he's taken a huge step away from his faith. And it's only when he walks back and asks those questions and confronts those issues in the shack that he's able to find that redemption.
I think in our day and age that people can say I'm sorry a lot, but I don't know that people really understand what that really means to someone, and what the truth behind saying I'm sorry really means to someone, or saying I accept your forgiveness. And I think that's almost more important than forgiving someone, is accepting their forgiveness when someone does forgive you. We want to stomp our feet and we want to point fingers so much today that we forget what we're here for and what our purpose is to love one another and sort of be supportive of one another and find ways to lift each other up. And I think that's why this movie is going to really resonate.
I feel that the film brings a lot of the discussions about judgment, about life, about loss, about love and care and hate. And that's a common feeling for everybody in the world. And I feel that the movie brings that. It brings in a different way of just being a religious film. And that's very important because many people can connect with it. And I truly hope, the audience will get curious about it, to either learn something or to get curious about something.
Here's a movie where you'll hopefully sit back at home and try to go, well, it was very beautiful and it was epic, and there was some, it was larger than life. But to be honest, I can actually do these things in my own life. I can actually start to forgive people I don't like, and I can actually find an ease and a breath and a calm in my own life to go forward. That's extremely rare. I don't know why we don't see that a lot more. That to me is great filmmaking. If it sticks with you longer than it takes for you to cross the lobby.
I think people will be very excited about the message, the imagery, the wisdom, and the love that this film is going to put out into the world. At least I'm excited about that. So I think people will be excited about that too.